Beneath the ocean, where sunlight almost disappears, survival belongs to those who never make a careless move.
Every crack in the stone can become shelter, and every shadow can hide danger. In this world, panic travels faster than light. But in the darkness, a mind is already calculating. It does not run, it waits. One breath of darkness can become the difference between life and death.
Down here, the strongest do not always survive. Sometimes, survival belongs to the one who disappears at the perfect moment. This cave is more than stone. It is territory, memory, and a fragile chance to live another night.
For an octopus, home is not comfort. Home is a fortress built from memory. Each touch reads the world like a map.
It can change color, texture, and shape, turning its own body into a living illusion.
Its greatest weapon is not the strength of its arms. It is the patience of its eyes.
Every journey outside the cave begins as a question. Is the ocean safe enough tonight? Under this quiet beauty, every creature competes for food, shelter, and the next breath of safety.
And so the night hunt begins. It does not need speed. It needs silence. But every meal under the sea has its own armor. The octopus does not rush. It builds a trap one arm at a time. Each tentacle becomes a path. Each movement becomes a decision. In the silence of the reef, a single mistake can close every door.
But in the deep, the hunter is never truly alone. It sees danger before danger sees it.
One wrong movement, and dinner becomes disaster.
Sea rewards the creature that knows when not to move.
A meal is won not by force, but by patience, sharp enough to outlast fear. But some dangers are not born from the ocean.
A single abandoned line can turn a home into a prison.
What humans leave behind does not vanish. It sinks, waits, and becomes part of another creature's nightmare. Curiosity is intelligence. But in a changed ocean, curiosity can become danger. Even the most intelligent mind can be threatened by something lifeless. It does not panic. It studies the trap. The more the water pulls, the more the trap tightens. Survival becomes a puzzle of pressure, angle, and patience. Survives. But the place that protected it now feels different. A fortress can fall without being attacked. Sometimes the world around it simply changes.
For the first time, the cave feels less like safety and more like a question.
And when a home becomes weakened, someone else arrives to test it. The intruder is not hunting only food. It is searching for a place to own.
With no shell, no armor, and no roar, it turns fear itself into a signal.
No strike is needed. The first battle is fought in silence.
It speaks in color, in texture, and in the language of hesitation.
But sometimes, retreat is only the beginning of a plan. Only one of them knows every hidden passage in this maze.
The octopus does not need to overpower the enemy. It only needs to change what the enemy can see.
It wins by turning the battlefield into a place only it understands. By the time the intruder understands the trick, the octopus has already rewritten the map.
It keeps the cave. But keeping a place is not the same as being able to stay. Some creatures spend their lives within a small corner of the sea. But when that corner changes, even a genius must leave. The ocean is endless. But for a creature without shelter, endless can feel like emptiness.
A home can be abandoned without being forgotten.
The sea is still beautiful, but beauty does not mean safety.
Ahead lies the most dangerous place for a creature built to hide. Open ground.
Before it moves, it becomes the place it must cross.
In the open, every shadow matters.
With no rock to hide behind, it turns its own body into shelter.
Death passes close enough to move the sand.
A single twitch could reveal everything.
It survives again. But the search for a new home has only begun. This place was once a living city beneath the sea.
When life fades, only the walls remain. A new shelter appears, smaller than the old one, but filled with hidden paths.
But even an empty-looking home may already belong to someone else.
Intelligence does not always make noise. Sometimes it is only a touch in the right place.
It does not force the world open. It rearranges the choices.
It wins the space without turning the sea red.
A home is built one stone, one shell, one careful memory at a time. In a cold and changing world, a new shelter is born from patience. But the ocean never allows peace to last too long. It holds on with every arm. A forgotten net returns as a moving nightmare. To protect the only shelter it has left, it must step back into danger. If it lets go for 1 second, the sea will take the home it just found. The smallest change in direction becomes survival. It does not defeat the ocean. It only learns how to remain inside it. No roar, no crown, no kingdom. Only a silent genius, a hidden cave,